us, we take it as a serious challenge to the VP because we're looking at, not because you are Magibian, we live in Magibi County, they're announcing or pronouncing Speaker Nuquay as his running mate will make us to jubilate because it is a serious impediment on the United Party campaign because in the platform of United Party, they speak of reconciliation. And looking at Emmanuel Nuquay, who is the speaker, the president speaker of the House of Representatives, he's not a reconciler. He has a serious problem with one of the lawmakers, a representative of District Number 4, Magibi County, in person of Fofana, Ben Fofana. He can't reconcile that. So it's a serious challenge. If he really feel he can deliver Magibi to Joseph Boakai, the United Party, is a serious problem.
You think they may not have the number? Is that what you mean?
They will not have the number, and election is number. You need a number to win. Looking at electoral report that was given, Magibi have close to 175,000 registered voters. And you need a number. District Number 4 is a large district. You need a number from District Number 4. So if he just refuses to reconcile with Ben Fofana, it's a serious challenge because Boakai should have thought it wise because he been from place to place. It took him a very long time, over 2 years, deciding who to go as running mate. So making a decision is not very fine. It won't help the United Party.
Would you have expected a different name?
Yeah, because there were a lot of names, there were a lot of promises made. The former Senate Pro Tem and one Siakor before when he went to Boakai. These were names that were pronounced previously. And it was like a disappointment. Looking at Grand Basso and leaving Besson got finished out and selecting a Nuquay from Magibi County who refused to reconcile this county is a serious challenge. Because now Labour Party, who took their running mate from Nema County and their stand-up bearer from Grand Basso, and these two counties are political counties. So it's a serious challenge to the ruling United Party to really win the 2017 election.
When I got the information, from the onset, I've been thinking that Boakai were going to maybe Grand Basso, Bon County, or Nema County.
Why those counties? Why you thought so?
But because I said this because those were counties that he visited, and the people decided to endorse him. And every county he visited, he didn't go all by himself. He went with people. People had his hand there. So putting people under the impression that he was going to bring them on board to work, and then leaving them in limbo, going to choose somebody who is not a unifier, so who got split even in his own Magibi County. I think that's one of the greatest mistakes.
Did he promise anyone that he was going to make them his vice president
or
his vice running mate?
We understand the political terrain. This young man visited Grand Basso County. He didn't go by himself. He visited Grand Basso County with the invite of Besson Gafine. So with the jubilation, the people receive him because of who Besson Gafine is. But then they had that kind of thought that their son who have been the running mate to him. But contrary to that, yesterday we heard Emmanuel Nuquay.
But he visited all the counties.
Of course, he visited.
So would the vice president have selected everybody from those counties he visited, since it should be on the basis of where he visited?
Not good. All of those areas, it was better for him to visit one place and forget about other areas. Other areas that he visited with the impression, we understand that one person was the one to be chosen. But then he visited over 4 counties. Now, with the counties he visited, all of them got political leaders.
And
so what is happening now?
People say those counties he visited were at the invitation of the citizens wanting to endorse him.
That's a political trait. No citizen will invite. The citizen will have a head, and that head is the one who extends the invitation. And you know, politics have a connection. So the fact that Besson Gafine is a new man in Grand Basso County, and with his connection with Ambassador Boakai, that's how Ambassador Boakai went to Grand Basso. Okay. So I thought Now, what is going to happen now is you will have Chawaka Bronski going to the Bassa people, playing the kind of politics. He will be saying, somebody brought you, and somebody came to you, somebody brought somebody to you. But this is the guy.
Has a running mate.
I agree. But the politics that is going to be played is, yesterday somebody came, and this person, we thought he could choose somebody that could be your son. But this is a guy that could not choose any of your sons. Meaning, you are of no significance, or you cannot be trusted or dependable in running as a running mate.
So you are assuming for Bromsky, or what he was saying?
It's not only with Bromsky, but with other counties that he visited. Now, trust me, Prince Johnson will also go to Nima County and say, look, you see what the guy did? This guy will not choose anybody. A better we rally around ourselves, because if we don't push ourselves, nobody will push us.
Okay.
So that's the kind of politics that's going to be played.
In one word, describe the ticket.
The ticket is going nowhere. That ticket is going nowhere because Nuquay does not have the popularity in this district, in this county, because he started dividing the people already. With what is between he and this guy, I think he's going nowhere.
Currently, I will speak as an individual. My perspective on the Boakai and Emmanuel issue, I think it's not surprising. We saw in the past time that Nuquay was lobbying the chamber so that the lawmakers can gather themselves in support of Joseph Boakai, which of course we know of. And we see, and there is a major, because we see that Nuquay came from another political party, which is the PUP, and coming to the Labour and the UP is a surprise.
So what do you think is the prospect of the ticket?
Like I told people, even on the social media, that the ticket is not viable. I don't think people will go for that ticket, because Nuquay, who is just been added to Mr. Boakai, the VP Boakai, he don't have that popularity in his own county, even in the district where he. In fact, I was actually taking on Tanala being on that ticket. Yeah, so it was a surprise, and when I heard that announcement or proclamation made by the VP that Nuquay was actually his running mate.
My name is Boakai Nuquay. I serve as the General Secretary for the Concerned Intellectual District 1 in Liberian County. Nuquay and Boakai ticket, I see it to be a good ticket, but on the other hand, we give a problem to the Liberians.
Why?
The reason is very simple, because past immemorial, Boakai have not been too good to the Liberians. But because he needs state powers and he wants to encourage the Liberians, that's the reason why he's trying to put jail Emmanuel Nuquay as his standing mate. So I see the ticket not too good. I just want to say this to the Liberians and also the Liberians who to be very watching, to be very careful who will put in the seat comes 2017, October 10. And because the future, the plan we made today will determine us tomorrow. So we need to be very careful, not for us, but for our children and children to come.